bell out, so we never had difficulty hearing you. I mean, you sounded great. My wife, some of you might have had my wife as an elementary school teacher. She would be Mrs. Lark, but there you go. She pointed, she did, God bless her, she wouldn't know 2 eighth notes if they bit her in the elbow. But she's noticed over the years sometimes kids play towards the floor. And she goes, I guess those boys and girls aren't very good. And I said, why? She goes, because they don't look very confident they're playing into the floor. So this is from somebody who really doesn't know much about music. When you hold your instruments up, like the teachers tell you, it exhibits a certain amount of confidence. And then we can hear you, and especially in the trombones, where I think you have kind of a little bit of a challenge because of these things called the slide. Don't be worried about whacking him or her in the back of the head. You do it once, I promise they'll move. Or you can gracefully ask them to move left or right. But you're typically, I like to say in relating to football, you're kind of like the offensive line of a football team. You rarely get the ball, but you're crucial to the sound the band makes because you get all these nice inner voicings of the harmony, and you're really a big part of the support. And I could tell you're very good, but you need to match the volume at times of the trumpet section. The beginning of this arrangement, I think, begins with the trombones and euphonium. Try to remember. See if my magical mind. Saxes? Yeah, like I said, the saxes begin. That's right, I have a doctorate from a state school. But that's my best line, folks. But when you do come in like you mean it. These are wind instruments. You won't be insensitive and be playing too loud. It's not a concert band or wind ensemble. It's a different concept of blend and balance. So get your horns up and play strong, but they make mature tone qualities. They keep a nice steady pulse. They're playing a variety of literature. They played 3 different things: a ballad, an eighth note, straight eighth note bass tune, the last one, and a swing tune. There's good balance and blend throughout the section. They listen left to right, front to back very well. The pitch is really remarkably good considering their age and considering it's 8 in the morning. And there is a lot to be said for that. I mean, you know what these kids are like when they get up in the morning. I'm a father of 2 kids. God bless you. What were we thinking? I mean, it's great. So we're going to have my drummer, my good friend. I say mine because he's my dear friend and colleague, Bob Rummage. I'd like him to play drums for a little bit, just to kind of model for your young drummer. How old are you? 19? Right there. What's our drummer's name? Mr. Striped Shirt. Tyler. How long have you been playing drums? 7 years? 3 years? Really? That's very good. I have a hard time playing with 3 fingers. You play with 2 feet and 2 hands and you do remarkably well. But Mr. Rummage there, you can call him Mr. He's gonna show you a couple of very simple things. I would like him to play drums for a little bit, and then I want Tyler to come back and kick his butt. I mean, to play drums. And here's what I want the trombones to do. Sweeping generalization, euphonium and trombones, I want you to play about, I know this is gonna sound terrible, play about 50% louder at least than you have been. When the louds say to play loud, play loud. I know you're looking at your teacher like, oh, I'm leaving in a half hour, so you can do whatever you want after that. I don't care what it sounds like so much on stage. That may sound wrong. But one of the things that my mentors and when rubbing elbows with professionals have taught me is, yes, you want a pleasant sound on stage, but what matters is the sound that's out there in the audience. And on occasion, that may mean that you have to play really harshly and pointedly right there to get a dramatic effect out there. Likewise, when it's to be a quiet point in the music, you're going to play at a whisper. So I want even a wider dynamic range. Look, you've only been playing a few years. You do remarkably well. And if I had been blindfolded and been told that this was a high school band, I would not have been surprised because of their preparation. And good Lord, 1 night a week, 1 day a week. All right. So school board members hopefully are here and we'll give her a raise. And he's not clapping. Sorry, he's probably the school board president. Sorry, boss. I'm a 25-year New Lenox resident, 1-year Frankfurt resident, and so I pay these wonderful taxes. So this I know. All right, we're going to start at the beginning. Saxes, one thing I want a little differently is, as opposed to classical music, just because there isn't a slur or phrase mark, I want you to play in a more connected manner.